Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Some don't know the effects they have on others when everything that we do affects our younger brothers and sisters. To me it seems that the facts have missed us. Who will be there to reach down to hug and kiss us? Frankly, the current state that we're in needs to be discussed. Self-respect is a must. We need to tone down the lust. Avoid the fact that it provides a pleasant rush. But who in this world can you trust? The answer to that is yourself. Don't take what that man says off the bat. Pick that book up off the shelf. That don't mean not to trust. That means to take what he said, think about it, and then come back and discuss. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Change up the world for the boys and the girls, because if we don't change it up, we're gonna make it in this world. We need to focus on the present and think less about the past, cause if we keep it up like this, then that's gonna be our fucking man. You gotta know just where you're coming from to get where you're going, so get on your search for knowledge, cause that's power and knowing. We need to pick up more books and read them cover to cover. After you get the information, pass it to your brother. Spread it to the whole world. If you know it ain't fair, you'll be surprised the difference in this world that one man can make. It's good and bad in everybody, but you gotta balance it out. If we all found that we change the world, no doubt. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world.
Good, y'all.
Let's just
It's your big homie, Big Bad A, man.
Stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world.
Yeah, man. It's your big homie, Big Bad A, man. And this is the Real Talk, Real Shit podcast. One of the only places on YouTube where you're going to get some real gripping content that means something to your everyday life, man. Thank y'all so much for tapping in and tuning in. I definitely appreciate y'all because you could have been anywhere else in the world, man. But you here with me, so I appreciate you and I got you, man. I swear I got you. I promise you. I got another gripping episode for us today. First and foremost, y'all, I need everybody who watches this video, who's going to watch this video, to give a good prayer and give a good support shout out to my son, man. My son got hurt last night. He had an accident and he got hurt. So he's not bad. It's not bad, but you know, he did get injured and you know, he's on the bench right now. So y'all just give a good prayer and shout out to my son, Lil Bede, man. You know. What's good? Clutch Live. I'm about to listen while I'm making dinner, man. Thank you. What's up, man? Thank you so much. You making your dinner already this early, bro? Prayers to him. Thank you so much, E. Thank you so much, E. You prepping your dinner already? Hold on, y'all. What's going on, bro? What's going on, Charles, man? I appreciate you, my bro. Yeah, man. Say a prayer for Lil Bede, man. My boy got hurt yesterday, man. Shit real in the field, man. But he's gonna be all right. He's gonna be all right. But I had to damn take him in the hospital last night. Shit, goddamn, shit real, man. So anything could happen at any point in time, man. Okay, that's what's up. Oh, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. You the man, bro. You the man. Um, yeah, anything could happen at any given point of time to any one of us, man. Nobody's immune from accident. Nobody's immune. Um, nah, bro. You doing your job as a man, bro. You doing your job as a son. You doing your job as a man, bro. Keep doing your thing. E. Much respect to you, my brother. Much respect to you, man. Um, much respect to all y'all. Much respect to Charles. Much respect to all y'all, man. I got much love and respect for y'all. Anything to help? Yeah, facts, man. Come on now. You know what time it is, man. You know what time it is, man. So, first and foremost, y'all, this news I just seen on the news yesterday. The story came out 2 days ago, but I seen on the news yesterday, or on the internet, not the news. I seen on the news yesterday. They saying that. Let me read it first from where let me show you. Fox Fox News is saying, or Fox Weather on the Fox Weather website, it's saying solar superstorm could wipe out the internet for weeks or months. Scientists say. For real, you facts. Come on now. They said a solar superstorm could wipe out the internet for weeks or months. Now, let me say this, y'all. I keep telling y'all time and time and time again, we are free to a certain extent, but the freedoms, our freedoms came with a false sense of security, this is a false sense of freedom. It's not a total freedom in the sense that you could totally do what you want, when you want, how you want. The freedom is almost like you play the game that they gave for you to play, or you don't, or you can't participate. Like, if you don't follow the blueprint or follow the game that they set forth for you to follow, then that's the freedom you get. You get the freedom to participate in the game that was created for you. Exactly. He said, yep, they bent our perception, for a lack of better terms. Exactly, man. Exactly, man. The perception of freedom. Well, you know. So let me say what they're saying on the news. I'm gonna play the news clip. Fair use, YouTube. This is a news clip from Fox Weather. Let's let it play. Fair use. Don't knock me down. Don't strike me down.
Pilots are a breed all their own. You must prove what you're capable of.
Just pretty lights, though, when it comes to the aurora borealis. In fact, some of these solar storms can actually disrupt and even damage technology on Earth. The Carrington event, happened in the year 1859, stands as the strongest observed solar storm in modern human history. Now, that caused a lot of problems. It's back when we had the telegraph, but we almost had one in 2012. Earth narrowly missed that one. So if or when it happens, a solar storm that impacts the globe could become a $2 trillion disaster, because it is a magnetic energy that comes through with these storms, and that's where we could have problems. If it were to occur, might take a decade for us to recover. Some of the destruction of communication infrastructure could bring about the end of the internet. You heard me right. This idea was actually explored by a UC Irvine student. She researched the potential in her paper entitled Solar Superstorms, Planning for an Internet Apocalypse. One of the greatest dangers facing the internet with the potential for global impact is a powerful solar superstorm. Well, the federal government has actually assigned a team of scientists at George Mason University $13 million to study this potential internet apocalypse and keep us away, or help us prepare for dealing with some sort of solar storm that could cause this. Let's bring in the principal investigator for the project, Professor Peter Becker, is at George Mason University. Peter, solar storms causing the internet apocalypse. That sounds like a worst case scenario. What does it look like?
Yeah, well, as you pointed out, it's been in the news a lot lately. There have been articles all over the place, Wall Street Journal, Washington Post. But yeah, the
Captain
idea
Marvel.
There have been
I
a
got
lot
that
of
movie,
flares.
bro.
Flares are when the sun brightens and we see the radiation. And that's kind of the muzzle flash. And then the cannon
You're right,
shot
E.
is the
I got that
coronal mass
movie. We just
ejection,
watched
as you
it the other
mentioned.
day.
So we can see the flash, but then the coronal mass ejection can go off in some random direction in space, but we can tell when they're actually going to head towards Earth. And that gives us about 18 hours of warning, maybe 24 hours of warning before those particles actually get to Earth and start messing around with Earth's magnetic field. So yeah, you mentioned the Carrington event in 1859. There was actually also a big flare in Halloween of 2003. And so the Carrington event actually was a coronal mass ejection that did reach Earth, and it totally wiped out the telegraph system. So the telegraph system was their internet of the day, and sparks were literally flying off the telegraph lines. And there's even rumors that some operators might have even been electrocuted. It was total mayhem, and the system went down for a matter of weeks. And of course, a telegraph system infrastructure is very robust compared to the modern internet with all our little cables and fibers and things. So an event like that occurring now is something the internet is not built to handle. So we're talking not just the electrical grid, but huge economic consequences, especially because of the global wired economy now. So yeah, if it happened now, if the Carrington event happened right now, we're talking $10 to $20 billion per day of damage to the U.S. economy alone, and possibly weeks to months to repair the infrastructure, because we're talking about all those little electronics closets and all the office buildings basically getting fried and hardware having to be replaced. Anyway, but the good news is we're monitoring the sun at Mason. That's one of the big things we're doing under this contract that you mentioned. And we actually have satellites watching the far side of the sun. So that gives you more advanced notice. We've got satellites called SOHO on the far side of the sun, and we're getting data from those. So that gives us a little more early warning. So the thing is, the sun's going to do what it's going to do. We can't control the sun. And in long term, we have to harden the infrastructure on Earth. But in the short term, at least if we have a warning, every minute counts, because you can put satellites in safe mode. You can take transformers offline from the grid so they don't fry. So there's things you can do to mitigate the problem. And then more long term, you're talking about hardening the internet. And that's, of course, an economic challenge, because it's sort of like an insurance policy. You may never need it, and it would cost trillions to really harden the system. So, the bottom line is always a driving factor. We don't really know if that's going to happen. So early warning right now is really the key for us.
So when you're talking about the magnetic energy, I kind of get that idea that coming into the Earth would be a problem, but killing the internet, how does that happen? Does it come in and just fry everything? Because then electrical grids probably would be very vulnerable as well.
Yeah, it's pretty insidious. You do get magnetic distortion of Earth's magnetic field, and that drives inductive currents that drive the power grid crazy. And the more you disconnect the grid, the safer it is. But the other thing that people don't realize is it can drive an inductive current through the surface of the Earth too. And then you get this kind of insidious thing where you can actually get current from ground. So everybody thinks, oh, if my computer's grounded, I'm okay. But in an event like this, if you drive it to the surface of the Earth, you can almost work backwards. You can end up actually flying things that you thought were relatively safe. And another side note, sometimes people think, well, we're okay because we have fiber optics. Not really, because fiber optics, it's true that the light isn't affected, but the problem is that you still have sheaths of copper involved in all this stuff. And even undersea cables, which are fiber optic, still have copper sheaths, and they also have repeater transmitters periodically on the ocean floor, and those run on electric power. So even the undersea cables could possibly be fried. And by the way, some of these events, so we mentioned that the Carrington event of 1859, there's evidence for much larger superstorms in the past. They found evidence for enhanced carbon-14 in tree rings in France, and also in ice samples in Greenland, that show that there were huge flares, maybe hundreds of times stronger than the Carrington flare. And what happens is the solar radiation actually enhances the production of radioactive carbon in the atmosphere, and that filters down and gets taken in by living things. And we can see 14,000 years ago in the tree rings, there's a big spike in this carbon-14, indicating a huge
talking
amount
a bunch
of solar
of bullshit
particles
right
were
now.
stimulating
This is
the
circle
production
talk.
of this radioactive carbon-14 at the time.
Diversion.
Now, an event like that happened. Again, totally unpredictable, but you can't predict solar flares any more than you can predict.
What's good, Dragonfly?
But a super flare like that, then you're talking, it's pretty much off the books. We don't really know what something like that would actually do. We haven't observed that
I'm interested
in recent human history. I mean, 14,000 years ago.
Peter, before you go, we only have a few seconds left, but how would we find out? Is there a warning system that will be in place in case you capture that we only have 24 hours to prepare? How will we know about this?
Yeah, I think it probably wouldn't. I mean, mean, I don't think arid sirens would go off or anything like that, but the word would spread through power grid operators, satellite operators, DoD. You know, DoD systems are more robust than commercial systems, but still they have to take those offline. So basically, there would be, you know, we would know about it publicly that there's a big flare coming, and I suppose, you know, yeah, people would be warned and probably would disconnect stuff, actually, if it was a large enough event. But yeah, the power grid operators would know. And again, we can probably mitigate the problems with the early warning. So that's really the key. So that's one of the main things we're doing at Mason is watching the sun, but also modeling the sun to try to improve our predictive capability and understand better the connection between the flare, which remember is the flash. The flash reaches us in 8 minutes. And then that's when the clock starts ticking, and we have 18 to 24 hours. So the more time we have to
interrupt you because it's so. I hate to interrupt you because it's so fascinating, but we do have to go. Peter, we want to connect with you.
Listen.
Tell us hear about your project today because it's there. George Mason.
All right. Thank you, Fox News. Let me see. Let me see what y'all say real quick. My factory with cinnamon just closed. Let me tell y'all. Let me say something. That was the that's what the news is saying, right? But if you pay attention to what happened in America, go back. If you go back to a video I made, a live I did, it's probably like 2 months ago or so. It was said the power's out, what is it said? The grid down, something like that, right? I'm about to find it. I'm gonna find when that happened. I'm about to show y'all something. I just want to see what time, what date, when that was, the date. That's why I'm glad, so glad, and so thankful that I do these lives and I'm keeping up. Huh? Yeah. Okay, boom. 2 months ago. 2 months ago, y'all, I did a video called Grid Down SHTF. Are you ready? 2 months ago, I did a video, Grid Down, shit hit the fan. Are you ready? What happened that night, that day, on the news, the government was saying that we were experiencing electrical storms. They said that the power grid was at risk, and they were saying nationwide there was blackouts. So y'all, if anybody remembers, 2 months ago we were having nationwide blackouts, right? A lot of people didn't understand it or whatever. Some people didn't experience it or didn't go through it, so they didn't think nothing of it, right? I'm about to read all y'all's comments, but I got to get this off. I got to get this point across. When they said the power grid was failing and having issues and people's power was going out and millions of people were having power outages, I went to the grocery store after work that night and I bought a bunch of food, and I came home and I was cooking. In the middle, no, before I was cooking, we had took our showers and stuff like that. So in the middle of me about to start cooking, the power said, now listen, I was outside. Yeah, no, we had finished eating and all that. No, I don't remember exactly how night went. That's why I was on the live. But the power, I was outside and the power said something in the sky. Listen to me, y'all. Something in the sky exploded. Boom. And then right after the explosion, poof, everything went black. That was the same night America was having nationwide blackouts. Same night on the news where America was having nationwide blackouts. And I experienced it. My power stayed off after that explosion in the sky. My power stayed off for about, I think it came on the next day around It came the next day, probably like around 12 or 1 o'clock the next day. So it was off from 12 to 1, from 12 to 12. So it's probably off for like 12 hours, to be honest. half a day, which ain't that bad. I'm thankful for that quick, amount of time. But I instantly when it happened, y'all, I pulled my power generator out. Instantly pull my power generator out. Instantly turn my light on. Instantly Look, this generator got a light on it. You know what I'm saying? I instantly turned the light on. I instantly plugged in all of our phones into the USB slots. I instantly started lighting my candles up. I instantly grabbed my flashlights and gave the kids a flashlight, and everybody was in the house with the flashlights. That's why I keep batteries on deck. That's why I keep flashlight on deck. You never know when your shit's gonna hit the fan and your power grid's gonna go down. You don't know, but I'm telling you, and no, I ain't saying nothing. They're telling you, the news is telling you that we're possibly about to reach a solar superstorm, aka they have everything in order to goddamn put it out now. Everybody's lined up, everything. Let me tell y'all something. For the people who don't think, see, this is the thing. This is a longevity game. Survival is a long-term game. Marriage is a long-term game. Security in life is a long-term game. Families, it's a long-term game. It's not an instant thing. It's constant maintenance. It's constant development. It never stops. So listen, what they just come out with and test. What's good, man? What's good, my boy? My brother up in here, man. 85, man. I'm back 85, man. God bless you, man, for real. And I'm on V85 too, man. I'm just like you, boy. We the same, man. We trying to do this shit, trying to motivate and trying to make the world a better place. Shout out to you, bro. Look, great name on your good name on your account. I like that, but you know, I just ain't gonna say it, but I like it. Look, what they just come out and test last month on October the 5th or whatever it was, the 5th. The national security alert, the national that shit, mom, that shit. What they got, what you test that nationwide to make sure we're all on one accord for? What you get your all on one accord for playing together for? Oh, you got 24 hours to damn prepare for a solar flare that's gonna put the grid down? Oh, you gonna text that shit to me? Yeah, 24 hours is it's a wrap. Prepare. Do you know what that's gonna do? Do you know if once they get that green light text that you got 24 hours before the grid, we're gonna get hit with a solar flare and it's gonna potentially put the internet and grid out? That means you ain't gonna have no phone. That means you ain't gonna have no internet. See, we gave up. Look at this. Look at this. What is this? What is this? This is a piece of glass with some chips and cased in some plastic and some metal and some chips. This ain't no phone. This ain't no phone. This is a black screen, a black mirror. This is a black magic mirror that, look, it's so magical. You touch it. This is magic. This is magic. Y'all don't even understand what this is. This is magic witchcraft, magic black mirror, the dark mirror. When they turn that shit off, when you don't pay your bill, your mirror don't come on. When you crack this screen, your mirrors, look at my screens. Look at my screen protector, y'all. I done had this phone for about 2 years. Look at my screen protector. Ain't much screen protection left on that mug. The chips and all that, but it ain't got no crack. But what I'm trying to show you and tell you is once these black mirrors break, you don't have a device anymore. So you never have a device. This is some borrowed time shit. We're using their shit on borrowed time. And they gonna turn it off when they good and ready. You know what's the sad part about that is, y'all? I've been on YouTube for 4 years, busting my ass, trying to get heard, trying to get seen, trying to help, right? I've been on here for 4 years, since 2017, since my son was born. I mean, before my son was born, I've been on here. Since I first moved down here where I live. And I created this channel as a way to stay in communication with my family so they could stay in tune with me and we can stay connected via online, so we can't see each other, but we can at least be around each other. You could put me in your TV screen in your living room. You could put me in the living room on the TV screen, and we'll be together like that. You get what I'm saying? So this was a communication thing for my family. It was why I started my YouTube. I wanted them to understand where I was coming from, even though I wasn't around them, because I was making a lot of dramatic changes. Because when I moved where I'm at now, I stopped doing drugs. I stopped doing all kind of shit, because I was in them stupid streets. Not a gangster or nothing like that, but I was living that life, that middleman street, low level drug bullshit lifestyle, you know? And that's not the lifestyle that a dignified man is supposed to live. So I wanted my family to see my transition, you know, because I made conscious effort to stay clean and do better for myself, and I did, you know. So as I did this, right, 4 years preaching, trying to tell people, hey, this how you don't sell out. Hey, look at these niggas who over here who sold out. Look at this, look at that. Trying to show you the game. Hey, look at how I'm eating. Look how I'm doing. I've been trying to show people the way. You feel me? For 4 years on here. Now, finally, I start getting recognized. Finally, over the past couple years, I start getting the recognition that I feel I deserve. Like I go on live, right? And when I go on live, when I get on live and people join, that means a lot to me. You know, that means a lot to me. So I feel like finally, when I start getting the recognition that I deserve and shit, and all of us, some of y'all can attest to this too. When you start getting into it and you're really the one like me, then they can turn the internet off. Imagine how disrespectful that is, man. Thank you, David Woody, man. Thank you so much, bro. Real recognize real for sure, man. That's the only reason why y'all be watching me, because y'all are like-minded individuals who are trying to figure the way through this maze. And we have a common bond in the truth. And I respect that y'all. Oh, thank you so much, White Light Weed Shade, man. I love you too, baby girl. I love you too. From a real talk, I love y'all. Like this is real for me, man. I know the ones who's bots, and I know the ones who's not. You know, I know the real ones and the bots. I done had bots come around. I done had weirdos try to infiltrate me off this shit, thinking sexual immorality is the way. I don't practice sexual immorality. I stay in my zone. I don't care whatever the fuck. I stay in my zone, you know. And I know yeah, YouTube is the internet is a weird place. You gotta stay grounded. But look, they let us get to where we at to this point. I'm gonna say this, y'all. It's so many people in the world who have internet influence, right? And a lot of them are douchebags. A lot of them are negative. A lot of them don't promote good positivity for the world, right? But they let them get up and up and up and up, right? But then as soon as us, the people, there's a grand awakening going on in the world right now. Whether you know it or not, or whether you're part of it or not, there is a great awakening going on amongst the people of Earth. We want to do better. We want better for ourselves. We want better for our children. We want to know the truth. So we study and using these black mirrors that they gave us. We're using these dark black mirrors that they gave us to search for the truth. You know, people always say dumb stuff like, read a book and all this. Books and all that shit is everything you want to do is on this black mirror. Anything you can want to figure out, you can read a book. It's a book on here. It's called ebook. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. These right here, you have no excuse in this time. You have no excuse in this time to not be on your grind and trying to do something with your life. Because if you're on this all day and you're messing around on this phone all day just to consume, let me read these comments, man, because I love y'all, man. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna read these comments because E was saying some stuff I know it's probably pivotal. I'm gonna go back. I don't be having a I be trying to get my message out, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I be coming on here with like it's like a message and I had to get it out. You feel me? Okay, boom boom. You talking about the that movie. I seen that the Captain America lady. What's not Captain America, you know I'm talking about Captain Marvel. Solar Storm Reset, woman taking back over the feminine energy. I don't know. I'm gonna say something about that feminine energy stuff. I'm gonna tell y'all something about that. Everybody's energy is important on this planet, but we must stop feeding into these fantasy agendas, y'all. The great divine feminine and the feminine energy is. I'm gonna say something. Women been running the world for the last 30, 40 years. What have it got us? Look where we're at. This is because of where we're at is because of racism, inequality, and it's being spearheaded by women. Dudes ain't ran no families in the last 40 years. Men have not raised the children in the last 40 to 50 years. The men been eradicated and removed out of the equation. You feel me? Like everything we're going through right now, all these people that we're living amongst, majority of them was raised by single mothers. So women created what we're living under now. The men, and it's due to Willie Lynch post-traumatic slave disorder syndrome. I understand it's not the women's fault, but it is their doing. They did it. Like, I don't care what nobody says. Your mama raised you. If a nigga have his daddy, you're a rarity. I had a daddy, and that shit was a rarity. And I'm gonna tell you something. Even growing up with the father, people still don't give my father no credit in nothing that he did in life. You know, because men don't give a fuck. I mean, nobody gives a fuck about men. So I don't believe in that, the divine feminine and all that, because women are divine in general. There is no age of womanhood. And I'm gonna say the only age of woman, the reason why people that you say shit like that, where people adhere to those type of theologies, is because there's a feminist agenda going on for the last 6 years, 7, 8 years, 9 years. But now it's like strong in the mass media, multimedia right now. They only promote women as the heroes. If you pay attention and watch movies, the men are the punks of the movies now. The men are the weaker character of the movie. He'll be witty, he'll be smart, he'll be witty, smart, he'll be cool, funny, all that shit. But the woman is the hero of the movie now. This is an agenda, man. No damn divine feminine. They're trying to promote women to the top forefront to keep them involved in the race, to keep them involved in the slave race, the rat race. Y'all don't even get it. They got our women working. They got our women working. They got our motherfucking women working. They got our men working. We men been working. We been have to work. We got to work. You know what I'm saying? They reversed the roles, E. Let me read that statement and I'm going to tell you what happened. I'm going to tell you what happened, bro. He said, agreed, bro. He said, true, I got you. But women aren't nurturing kids anymore. Men are. LOL. Men are baby formulas, men child support system. That's how I see it. Nah, for real. Look, the roles have been reversed, y'all. The roles have been reversed. I'm gonna tell y'all what y'all need to understand. They put stuff when women raise kids alone. They are forced to work 2 jobs. Exactly. Come on, I already know. TV, internet, peers, music, social, or the kid raising the kid. I know. It's fucked up. It was a fucked up plan. Willie Lynch made the plan. Come on now. You right, bro. No, you're not. No, you're not discrediting me. I'm going to tell you, listen, y'all. They reverse the roles of man and woman on this earth. There's a chemical. There's a chemical called atrazine. There's a chemical called atrazine or atrazine. I think it's called atrazine with an S. The atrazine chemical that's inside of stuff like Roundup, weed killer. It's in household products. It's in shit that we use every goddamn day, every God blessed day. Excuse my language, God. I don't mean to curse your days. Every day we use these freaking products that have shit like atrazine in them, right? Atrazine, let me show you. It turns males into females and females into males. Let me show y'all something. What does the chemical atrazine do to frogs?
According to Wikipedia, a chemical substance is a form of matter having constant.
Nope. What does the chemical atrazine do to frogs? No. I don't know how to spell atrazine. Hold on, let me show y'all something. Hold on, let me go here. Hold on. Chemical atrazine introduced to frogs. What does it do?
Chemical.
They don't even want to hear it. Do you hear me? Atrazine.
Atrazine.
What did I just tell y'all? Atrazine is in Roundup. I ain't never told y'all no motherfucking lies. Hold on. Let me show y'all something.
These are both males. The one on the bottom, acting as the female, we affectionately refer to as Darnell. He's a genetic male that not only acts like a female, he lays eggs like a female. He, she, her life, I don't even really know how to reference it. This is Darnell's third clutch. So Darnell has sons and daughters that we've grown up. You can see eggs in the bottom. This is actually her second clutch for today. He, she has been copulating for getting close to 24 hours now. This is probably one of the most remarkable things I've seen in my work. But I personally have mixed emotions. I'm very excited about the science, trying to understand the mechanism. But on the other hand, I am worried. This is the most common contaminant in ground and surface water and drinking water. And the level of atrazine that it took to make this male turn into a female is 3 times less than what's allowed. These are both males. They want to.
This is the fucking realest channel on YouTube. And one day I'm going to get my credit. One day I'm going to get my motherfucking credit. Let me read these statements. It's over. Women are men and men are women. It's over. The only thing you could do is not use nothing and not eat nothing. Make your own foods, create your own shit, bake your own shit from scratch, make your own food from scratch, or it's a wrap for your ass. Drinking water, bath water, man, there's nothing you could do. Yes, it was in the whoop whoop too. Of course, man. We know what the going on, man. Turning our women into men and our men into women, right before our face. And that's why they had to pass these laws of these. That's why it's this weird energy going on. And be like, nah, what the fuck? Nigga, it's atrazine. And the untrained mind has no idea of that. So they just go out here and do the worst things possible and then have to live with it. And sometimes people can't live with it. So why do you think there's so many deletions, self-deletions going on around the world? Because people are doing shit that they've never done before and can't cope with it. So they have to do something so drastic to even feel like to even try to get away from the pain from what society has tricked them into. God damn it. Y'all hit that fucking like button. Y'all hit that share button, man. Y'all hit that share button. Y'all share the shit, man. Cash App $ Big Bad, man. This ain't no joke, man. I put my life on the line for this. I've been known. Why do you think all the women look like men? God damn it, it's not their fault. Why do you think all the men look like fucking soft ass women? Big soft ass nigga. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Big soft ass nigga, man. Why do you think all the men turned to women? They did it. Let me play it again for the people who just came in. Y'all listen up. Please listen up.
These are both males. They want
I've been telling y'all for years. Y'all don't want to fucking listen.
affectionately referred to as Darnell. He's a genetic male that not only acts like a female, he lays eggs like a female. She has been exposed to atrazine all of her life, and I don't even really know how to reference it. This is Darnell's third clutch. So Darnell has sons and daughters that we've grown up. You can see eggs in the bottom. This is actually her second clutch for today. She has been copulating for getting close to 24 hours now. This is probably one of the most remarkable things I've seen in my work. But I personally have mixed emotions. I'm very excited about the science and trying to understand the mechanism. But on the other hand, I am worried. This is the most common contaminant in ground and surface water and drinking water. And the level of atrazine that it took to make this male turn into a female is 3 times less than what's allowed.
You heard what scientists? Did you hear what the creator and the man who demanded the horse? Did you hear the horse? Did you hear what the horse said out of his mouth? The levels of that shit is in your drinking water 3 times higher than what he damn turned frog into a woman with. I just feel something inside me, Mom. I just can't control it. Stop fucking feeding them that shit. Stop eating all that. I keep telling y'all what to stop eating. I keep telling y'all what to stop drinking. I keep telling y'all. I keep trying to tell y'all. You pumping. Now your ass. I don't know why I feel like this. Nigga, Skittles, taste the rainbow. Let me show y'all something, bro. Come, oh, ready. What the new pack of Skittles look like? Don't fucking play with me. Skittles, taste the rainbow. Skittles. Skittles, taste the rainbow. Oh, so now you feel. Oh, okay. You feel you've been acting a little weird lately, man. What you been eating? Takis and Skittles? I want Takis and Skittles, Mom. Mom, let me have more Takis and Skittles and Doritos, Mom. What's wrong with you, man? Why you acting like that? All soft and shit, sweet. Mom, I want more Takis and Skittles. Dad's acting. Dad doesn't understand me, Mom. What the fuck is wrong with this little man? Takis and Skittles and Doritos, Mom, and Mountain Dew. Skittles, taste the rainbow. Bro, y'all don't understand how deep this shit goes. Let me show you something, man. It's the last time I'm gonna say something about this. No, it won't be. What is the gay bomb?
According to Wikipedia, Wright Laboratory won the satiric 2007 IG Nobel Peace Prize for instigating research and development on a chemical weapon, the so-called gay bomb, that will make enemy soldiers become sexually irresistible to each other.
Hey, who else teaching y'all this shit, man? Who else, man? You get it now? Houston, we have a problem. Do you get it? Do you get it? Let me see what the comment says. Does any of y'all get this shit? Let me see. Let me read this. Let me read this, man. Oh my God. No, they turned that man into a woman, White Light Smoking. They turned my man's into a woman internally with the atrazine. It turned him into a woman. My nigga was fucking pumping eggs out. He, like they say in the future, men are gonna be able to have babies. It's already happening. It's already going down. You just ain't seen it yet. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. Man, God, man, y'all don't realize what's going on with that God stuff, man. Y'all better realize that the only glimpse of God you'll ever see and experience on this planet is yourselves. In the ancient text, it said God always comes in the form of a man. It's up to you. It's up to us. That's it. I'm trying to tell you, man. Ain't nobody coming to save us. It's up to us. Acting like Rosie O'Donnell. For real, man. Shit crazy. Listen. Man, they dropped the gay bomb everywhere. Won't you? I ain't gonna talk about the whoops, the aerosol cans in the air. We ain't gonna talk about that. That's what you think is in that shit. Come on, man. Y'all can't be this dumb, man. I ain't talking about y'all. I'm talking about the world. Can't be that dumb, man. I remember when I grew up in the early 90s, and I love everybody. I'm not against homosexuals. I got gay people in my family. I'm not against homosexuals, bro. This ain't hate speech. I fucking love everybody who's alive, who's a good person. You understand me? But listen, there's a reason why niggas is why they are. That nigga said they made the chemical warfare to spray and make niggas on the battlefield have undesirable sex with each other. Like, oh God, they can just spray it on you. You smell it and you look over. You supposed to be shooting this shit. You supposed to be shooting. You look over. And that is ill, bro. What you think happened to us? What you think's happening to us? What you think? Y'all better wake up and smell the coffee, man. My coffee cold as hell. I should have drunk the cold latte. But that hot one and cold is nasty, boy. Tastes good, but boy. But yeah, man. Let me read these comments, man. Come on, man. Who else, bro? The question, he said, why isn't everybody like that by now? The chemical is selective. No, bro. Like you said, humans are different. We're big. It said they're putting 3 times the amount in water. You talking about why isn't it like that now? Everybody's fucking everybody, bro. I'm one of the only niggas who ain't never did nothing with no dude, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't give a fuck how I feel, how I look. I don't give a fuck how I'm nothing. I ain't never did nothing with no nigga, bro. On God. And I'm not hating on a nigga who did, bro. Do your thing, man. But get what? Keep that thing over there. Don't bring it over here. You feel me? Because I don't do nothing with no dang-a-lang. I'm going to fight your ass. Bring it back the fuck up. Well, you feel me? I don't play that. But yeah, I don't even talk about that no more. But it's a very much real thing. And you said, why ain't it affect everybody? Bro, why you think it's so many LGBTQ, all them ABC? Why you think, bro? They been, nigga, what? What are you talking about? Why then to get everybody? Nigga, that shit got everybody. Who ain't got them running around? It's only a few real niggas left, bro. When them real niggas to go, all them real niggas, let me tell y'all something, man. Let me tell you something. When all them real niggas go to jail from killing and spending, and they got to do 15 to 20, what you think they in there doing? Exactly. Exactly, man. Look, what you think them gangsters in there doing in prison, bro? I'll put this last little thing on, bro. Let me show y'all some real shit, man. Lil J in prison video with the Transformer.
Lil J in prison video with the Transformer.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all, you wanna?
So if you're feeling really beautiful,
YouTube,
this video
fair use. This is Lil J. This is Lil J. Let me show y'all in prison. This is the worst shit in the world, my nigga. You don't want to fucking be here, bro. Oh, there you go. I'm trying to get it right. There you go. All right, now pay attention up top where everybody's up here. Look. Pay attention to the dude with the open. That's Lil J. Watch this. Getting freaky with everybody. Blowing them in the back of his ear. This niggas in there getting wild, man. Smacked him on his butt. These niggas are getting wild in here, bro. He touched them on his whoop. They getting wild, man. These niggas are wild. You think these gangsters ain't in there getting wild? They're getting wild in there, man. Gangsters, so stop trying to be all gangster, because gangster gonna lead you in a fucking jail cell with 50 dudes, bro. Disgusting. In there getting wild, man. In the middle of the day room, man. Exactly, man. That was Lil J. Now I'm gonna show y'all something. No. I'm not gonna show you. No, I'm gonna show you who that was. No. I know people don't want to see, but listen. Rapper Lil J. I'm not even. No, bro. No. That's Double O.
Rapper Lil J.
That's Double O. That's Double O. One of the damn Chicago drill. The face of Chicago drill. I can't. Hold on. Nah, these are the ones that glorify. These are the ones that everybody loves the most. And I respect everybody, man. Look. And rest in peace to Duck. I'm gonna show y'all. Rest in peace to LVG Duck. My family, I'm from Chicago, man. My family's from Chicago, man. You know, he's dead rapper. Rest in peace to Duck. He's real big Chicago artist. Dead rapper, man. Nah, these are, I'm just gonna show you real quick. Now these motherfuckers is getting wild, bro. They on the block shooting each other, killing each other, doing all the violent shit against each other, and then they go to jail and they end up getting wild. So it's like these niggas is really like they loving that shit, bro. You know, so this ain't the lifestyle that motherfuckers look. I'm gonna show you something right there. Boom. Look, this Lil J right here. This is Lil J with a gun in his hand. He'll kill you. You know what I mean? The hardest, I'm the hardest nigga. I'll blow you down, nigga. And he, boy, I ain't gonna. These niggas is really like that. Them Chicago steppers is really like that. You know. But look, you blowing niggas down, and you go to jail, and you blowing niggas down. So it's just a fucked up, evil cycle of life, man. You need to stay away from the streets, stay away from them thugs, all the young dudes. You want to be guns and carrying guns around and going to parties with guns, knowing somebody gonna do something. Just fight your way out of there. Don't bring your gun. Fight your way out. You know what I mean? You don't have to bring your gun. Go in the party with your boys, your family, your brother, whoever you secure with. Have your fun. Don't worry about drama. And then go home, and if you got something pop off, beat somebody down. Pop, 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 and get up out of there. You don't got to shoot and kill all the time. You feel me? Because if you shoot and kill, you're going to prison, bro. When you go to prison, you're going to be in there with Lucille. Lucille, and coming on down the road. Lucille. You don't want to be in prison with Lucille. That's motherfucking, that's slave camp, buck bus factories. Slave camp, buck bus factories, man, in prison, man. Stay your ass out the streets. Stay out the way, man. You know, but, you know, I had to tell y'all about that internet shit, but to be honest with you, the message is always bigger than just the topics. That's why I say if you watch my lives, you're going to get so much information. You're going to understand some shit after every live. I promise you will. And y'all who rock with me, y'all know. I'm not boosting myself over speaking up. I'm just being honest. Y'all know what we do over here, man. We elevate, we inform, and we talk about the shit that matters. And see, when you could put a name, atrazine, look it up. When you could put a name, and I already just showed you the research from the top scientists who's doing it, dealing with it. When you could put names like atrazine on chemicals, and you could put shit on it, and now you hear that it's in the water supply system 2 times higher than what it takes to turn a frog into a motherfucking woman, a male frog into a woman. Then you walk around there and you see your niece acting like your nephew. And then you be like, I understand. Been eating too many Skittles. We eat too many Skittles, baby. Stop eating Skittles. You're banned from Skittles. You're banned from Skittles. Bro, say I definitely throw hands, but I'm never without the toaster. Nah, for real. For real, man. Nah, for real, bro. Shout out to David Woody, man. For real. Nah, for real. Shout out to David Woody, man. Shout out to Shamelessly Voracious. I love you, sweetheart. Let me see what you said. You share stuff I don't hear anywhere else. Exactly. You connect dots that most people don't. Thank you so much, Shamelessly V. They can't understand it because they ain't do the research. I'm the research god. I will stay up, and I'm not a god, excuse my language. I'm the research king. I will stay up all night long. Like last night after I took my son to the hospital, he got hurt. I got him fixed, and I'm about to get off here too because I got to go tend to my boy. After I got him situated, he went to bed and everything. After he made sure he was safe, went to bed. I started doing my research. I said, solar flare storm. Oh God. That basically the internet's telling me like, better you go, like, we see you about to get there, but we ain't gonna let you just do this. We can't stop you because you're not doing nothing illegitimate, but we ain't gonna just let you just do this. It's almost like a personal insult to me, to be honest with you. I take it as personal insults because I love the internet. I YouTube, I love YouTube. I've been rocking on YouTube for years. Before my channel, love YouTube, man. YouTube is a place where you can come get some controlled content. You can control what you want to see and watch on YouTube. You can control it. What's good, what's good, Rob? My boy Chris in the building, man. How little man doing? I hope little man doing all right, man. For real. Hope you and your family's going strong, man. And if it's not, do what you gotta do. But I pray y'all doing good. I pray little man's doing good, man. I love y'all. Love you, bro. For real, for real. You know what time it is. You know what time it is, man. We in the building, man. Got Big C in the building with us, man. We around the world with it, man. We around the world with it, man. All my people all around the world. I got friends and family all around the fucking world. You feel what I'm saying? It's obvious to us here. Hold on. It's obvious to us here that you research hard. It's the only way you can find out what you talk about. I definitely understand deep research can get the truth. Hold on. Can't get the truth. Can't get to the truth. TOL, you through all the lies. Not facts. And it's to the point now where I could see it when I understand that if it's the truth or the lie when I hear it. Like I could hear it. Yep. Colin, yes, sir. Love y'all, man. All the way from down under, man. My boy Colin all the way from down under, man. We in Australia with it, man. We in Ireland right now. We all in America right now, man. Love y'all, man. For real, man. Y'all don't understand. This is real love. This is real shit. You know? But I'll say this, y'all. When they do put the internet out, y'all, have what you need and what you want around you. Do your best to stock up like a mole. It's winter time. It's winter time. I'm not telling you to do no panic buying, no panic shopping, no panic nothing. Don't panic. We promote calm, cool, and collected over here. But listen, when you better have what you need around you, man. Alcohol, candles, wipes, needles, thread. Let me tell y'all something. I had to take my boy to the hospital yesterday, and he had to get a little stitch. He slipped and fell. Boom, boom. Yeah. Give him some. Yeah. He slipped and bumped his lip, got cut, busted his lips, fucked up. So look, if the hospitals and shit and the power was down and the grid was out and there was no hospitals, no internet, like you said, they would put the power grid and all that out. If there was none of that, I would have had to stitch this lip up. You get what I'm saying? So, hold on, millimeter wave technology going up, baby, down under and everywhere. Oh, damn. Yeah. You know, I mean, they've already installed the 5G towers. Everybody's talking about this, about that. Okay, look, after they installed the 5G towers, mental psychosis went up. Didn't it? Didn't mental health get dramatically bad after 5G towers went up, since the 5G towers been up? And I'm not blaming it on that. I'm just saying, since around that time, hasn't mental health, motherfuckers went crazy. And that was the only thing that changed. And the electrical scrambling of your brain and your neurons and your electrical system would definitely mess with your mental stability. And that's why a lot of people going through this. Because, man, come on, man. It's a video game. They playing video games with us. They have the technology. If you're in line and in tune with their technology, they have the technology to where they can get inside you and play you like a video game and remote control you like a video game. I've seen the studies on it. So if they're already talking about studies about it, it's been done. Y'all, have y'all heard voice to skull technology? Let me show you something. On the same towers as Deep, the new stuff hit the protesters with the similar frequency weapon in OT. Exactly, and OZ, exactly. Look, let me show y'all something. Oh, it's real, man. I was just, and look, and the reason I had to show y'all that prison footage because I was showing y'all what's going on with the Astrazine, what's going on with the unsatiable appetite that these dudes can't control themselves. They're getting wild. This is what the fuck is going on in places like prison and jail. They can't control themselves. They're getting wild, and it's because of the Astrazine. Y'all better wake up and smell the coffee. Let me sip mine. I smell it. Better wake up and smell the coffee, man. I forgot what I was going to research. I had to make that point, man, because I didn't want to show y'all that footage of Lil J in there doing that for no reason. I had to prove there's always what I'm saying is a reason, man. Niggas is getting wild, man. Gangster niggas, savage niggas. The millimeter, it's the millimeter wave technology. Speak all around the world. Okay, boom. Voice to skull. I love you, Colin. Thank you, my brother. God bless you, man. I love you, bro. Google, what is voice to skull technology? Oh, it ain't gonna say. Okay, let's see it. I'm just gonna have to read it. I wanted her to tell you. She getting lazy. Google, don't be getting lazy on me. You hear me? Don't be getting lazy on me, Google. Look, the patents. Oh, this is even better. Look, there's the patent number right here. There's a patent number. My shit won't focus in, but look, I got 5% on my phone. Let me just read this. It's a U.S. patent number. Methods and automated system to identify who is victims of abuse of voice to skull and remote neural monitoring technology, and identify who is remote attacker or operator using device of voice to skull and remote neural monitoring. So this is the patent for that. Chemicals heart and the full spectrum dominance of the planet. Yeah, it's over. It's over. Y'all better. It's sad what they're doing with the. Yeah, it's sad. It is, man. It could be used for exactly. When they speak directly to your dome. Yeah, look, this is that. Look, I'm gonna read what the patent is. This the patent. Hold on. Detroit Becomes Human, a video game. Just YouTube, literally what Con mentioned. Exactly, man. Exactly. Now this is real life too, E. That's why they show us. That's why they put it for y'all in the video games, because it's called predictive programming. When you show somebody something early ahead before it comes out, then it's normalized to them. So when it becomes presented to them in real life, it won't be fought and pushed back so hard. You know what I'm saying? It's like it won't be a new idea and foreign to you because you've already seen it before in a game or in a movie. It's predictive programming, man. It's deep. I've been seeing it happen in real life in my town. Now, for real, it's real. This is real life, man. This is real. Look, this is where, let me tell y'all something. I watched the movie the other night. And I'm going to tell you something. I got both copies of this movie, The Manchurian Candidate. There's a movie called The Manchurian Candidate, right? There's one that came out in the 90s that had Denzel Washington in it. That is an awesome movie. It's Denzel and to some other great European actors. I forget their names. And then the other one, the original one I got, I didn't even know they had this one, but I found it on VHS, y'all. There's original Manchurian Candidate with it's not Johnny Cash, but it's like it's one of the top white actors of all times, man. Damn. Hold on. No, let me just read this real quick. Let me read this voice to skull. Fuck all that. The Manchurian Candidate dude, right? On the movie, they used the voice to skull shit, and they were using code words and shit to make them do stuff. John Wayne, I think it was, bro. I think it was John Wayne in the first Manchurian Candidate. I think it was John Wayne. I don't know. I'm gonna look it up after this, but because I got it on VHS. It's the first Manchurian Candidate. All right, no, let me read it again. This is the U.S. patent, y'all. It says methods and automated system to identify who is victims of abuse of abuse, voice to skull, and remote neural monitoring technology, and identify who is remote attacker or operator using device of voice to skull and remote neural monitoring. So this is showing. This patent is to find out who's been affected by this and find out who's doing it to you. That's what that means. Who's been affected by this neural monitoring and shit, and to the technology to find out who's doing it to you. They're going to track it. This is what this technology is. Yo, this is why, listen, you have to read the fucking laws, the patents, this fucking real shit. Look, it's that in abstract. Oh God, they even have the diagrams, y'all. Hold on. They even have the diagrams. Look. Oh yeah, this big bad A, man. Look. From the computer, whoop, and it goes to you. And from that, look, it's coming from the satellite. Plink, it's from the satellite. First start from satellite. Don't do that. Yep. Satellite. Down, dink to you, and then from dink, ding, all that to you. Look at this shit, man. This is for real. This is real. This is scientific study. So let me read this to y'all. This is real. A method to identify victim of abuse and remote operator using voice to skull and remote neural monitoring, compromise the steps of using a database and a computer consisting of one or more disgusting items, funny items, anti-political trend, and anti-religious belief items. Hold on. What? How to be used for normal problems. Man, what? Look. It said compromise the steps of using a database and a computer consisting of one or more of the disgusting items. So they're already showing disdain for certain images. This is what these people don't like. They don't like funny items, anti-political trend, and anti-religious beliefs, countries and race items, foreign clubs or organization items, languages and dialects items, and scientific knowledge items. Tested person selecting one item which only causes the remote operator to have physical response and does not selecting one item which only causes the remote operator to have psychological response and does not cause the tested person to have psychological response. Instructing the tested person to launch imaginary psychological attack. Assigning test questions based on the imagery psychological attack and obtaining answers from the tested person in response to the test, using the polygraph meter to analyze the answers and assigning true or false status to the answers. So they have, did you hear that? Did y'all hear that? On the imagery psychological attack the other night, y'all. They're doing this shit. Bro, I'm fighting every day. I'm fighting through this. I'm fighting, boy. You know I'm fighting. I ain't playing, E. I ain't playing. I'm gonna wake my people up. Man, ain't nothing we can, bro. We doing. I'm doing what I could do right now, E. Y'all better read. You better go in, read these, look at these images, and I'm gonna do some. I'm gonna look at this shit, and do my due on this. Yeah, I'm gonna do my due diligence on these images, man. This shit is crazy. It's showing how it goes. But they on. Listen, man. They putting images in your shit, all that. The other night, y'all, I was doing a live and they put an image in my shit. So horrifying to me. It was like, I was like, that's when I had paused the other night. See, if y'all be with me, you'll know I had paused. I was like, yo, hold on. I don't know what the fuck going on. And then I just kept going. You know what I mean? Because, yeah, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all don't even understand, man. This shit is this. I ain't trying to go down the rabbit hole either, man. We can keep this shit. Trying to keep it simple, man. You know how I am. You know what's going on with me, man. I put this shit together so quick, man. I just say if the power's supposed to be going out and all that, y'all stack up, stock up, do whatever you can, get whatever you can. Do whatever you can and get what you can, man. Stack up and stock up, man. Teddy bear, what do you call it? No, chipmunk time. Bear time. Bear time. Get like a bear. Chipmunk. Get like a chipmunk. I love y'all, man. It's your big homie, Big Baddie, man. It's a beautiful day, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, man. I don't even want to get off, but I got to make sure my man's straight. I can't even just be on here like that, you know, because my man's on the bench. I got to get him straight, man. You know, make sure he's straight. His little lip, man. You know what I mean? With the spray, I already got a tent, sleeping stuff. Only good. What I'm worried about is food. Yep, my mom's so picky and slaves of convenience. Nah, I'm picky too, bro. But I'm going to tell you something. In the times of everything, I love you too, White Light. In the times of everything, though, listen, I'm gonna eat whatever I got to eat. But I'm gonna tell you this though, I'm so picky, bro. All that natural flavors and all that, bro. I won't touch that shit. Anything with that shit in there, I'm not touching that shit, bro. I'm really like that. Sometimes people be offering me shit and I happen to tell them no, but it's not a negative thing. It's just like, bro, I don't play that game. Not in my body. I'll be throwing up and pooping and shit. Be all messed up. You know what I mean? You know, I can survive off canned fruit. Now, for real, I respect what you're saying. If you're right, yeah, but do it. Definitely got to stock up. Now you got to. I'm tell you, whatever you think you look. I used to buy this product all the time. Just buy it. And you think it's always gonna be there. It's not. These companies are buying. Let me tell you how this shit works. They buy a stock. Cause I've had a store. I know how shit works. You buy a stock. I never had a storefront, but I've been selling shit my whole life. You buy a stock. This is your work. This is your product. Now you have to market your product. Then you sell your product, right? You sell this product until you run out of it. That's the goal, is to run out. They buy a truckload of applesauce that you eat. After that truckload, that shit is gone. Unless that company is consistently big like that, that shit is gone. So once they put that product on that shelf, if you don't buy what you see that's there, and I'm not saying buy it all and don't leave nothing for nobody, but understand what you see that's there is all that's there, bro. They probably got 2 more pallets in the back. And then that shit gonna be gone in about 2-3 days. So if you don't, and your money cycle, you know you get paid this time. So you know you ain't gonna have no money next week. So the next pallet that's coming behind the one you seeing is gonna be gone next week. So you might as well grab that motherfucking shit now. All of it. As much as you can afford. You know what I'm saying? You buy it. If you can afford it, you buy it. You know, I love y'all though, man. This is not the time to play around, man. This is not the time to play around. It's an invisible target. You can't fight it or hide. No, you can't. There's nothing you can do but keep your spirit high. You keep your spirits high, y'all. Stay happy, positive. Stay vigilant. Not just happy like, no. Stay vigilant. Laugh every day. Make sure you take the time to laugh every day. Make sure you have something that makes you laugh to release some stress. Make sure, you know, you get you some sun, like Colin said. Exactly, boy. You better get you some sun. But right now, it's overcast where I'm at. It's rainy right now, so ain't no sun for today for us. It's probably just gonna be like, you know. But nah, man, you can't play no more, man. Exactly. Don't sit idle. You can't. It's not the time for that no more, y'all. It's not the time to be idle, man. It is not the time, man. Yeah, you in South GA. That's what's up, man. I'm in South Carolina, so we both down south. It's damn, you know, down. They got this same weather system, similar weather system, similar. Y'all be having nice hot summers and shit. My shit, I'm on the coast, bro, so it'd be real hot, blazing the sun. Oh man, it's nice. It's nice, man. But I appreciate y'all, man, for being here with me. I got to get off because I got to go in here and tune in. But I, you know, any more? Give me a question. Anything anybody want to say before I get off? You know, got to be rough weather to the other side. Now, to the other. Now, for real, it is probably somebody's going through it. But hey, we go through our hurricanes and shit down here, man. So ain't nobody perfect. We go through them hurricanes. That shit crazy. Scroll back up now, for real. I got to go in here and make this food. I got to cook, man. I'm gonna do some soft foods for my boy's Lip, mashed potatoes and shit like that, man. I got to get this food ready for him. Another meal, man. That's all it's about for me, man. Come back later if you can. I will. I'll try to. I appreciate y'all so much. Mentally rough weather. Yep. Nah, for real. You gotta don't let these people break you down, man. Stay up. Don't let them break you down. You cannot fight what you can't see, but you can prepare mentally for anything. Build your spirits up. You know, build your souls up. Build your spirits up any way you can. You know, good knowledge, good vibrations, whatever you can do, man. I love y'all though, man. Stay up, stay strong. I'm gonna go in here and build up my little man and build up my family, man. I love y'all though. Thank y'all so much for being here with me, man. It means a whole lot to a brother like me, man. For real, man. Y'all don't understand, man.